Oh, hi. I want to thank you for giving me a reason to get dressed today and put on eyebrows and lips and pants. I know you can't tell, but I am actually wearing pants. Today is March 28th, and it's my father's birthday, and also my cousin Jared's birthday, and coincidentally, also the anniversary of 3 Mile Island. I can't quite center myself in the frame, and it's driving me a little nuts. But this time I have notes, so I don't forget anything. Um, I wanted to tell you about a story about my grandfather and my dad. When I was growing up, every Easter and every Thanksgiving, we went to Pittsburgh, Vermont for those holidays. And they were great because there were 11 billion people and two very different families. And then Grandpa always had somebody or other, and sometimes for many years in a row, somebody else who didn't have a place to go. So there was always somebody I hadn't met before there. And there was really good food. And when you get enough rouleaus together and Cousin O's and all those folks, then there's music and singing, which I really, really loved. This Easter, I think it was probably about 1990 because I hadn't moved to Chicago yet. And my parents and other relatives always tried to find something interesting and fantastic that they'd learned how to make. And this year, my father had discovered Japanese food, and he was very excited about it. And he made some sushi to bring to Easter. And he wanted to get it right. This is 1990, don't forget. So he made it the day before and then put it in the fridge. And then we drove it 90 minutes down to Pittsburgh, Vermont. And then we set it out in a room that we called the shed, although it was a big room, large enough for there to have ever been a ping pong table and people sitting around there, and where it sat for a while. My grandfather was a very neighborly person. And he had an ability to be comfortable with any person from anywhere, any class, anything. And that may have been aided by the rumor, there is a rumor, that he had no taste buds. So whatever you fed him, he loved. So on this particular day, there I am standing with two of my favorite people in the world, and I know a lot of really awesome people. And Dad and Grandpa are eating this sushi that Dad has carefully prepared the day before. And I've never been a big fish fan, and it took me a while to try sushi after this day because what the air, if you could have seen it, around their mouths was ancient, dead fish tank because the seaweed had been allowed to sit overnight, and which we know now you don't do. But Dad's really excited about this sushi because it's a new thing he's figured out, so he thinks it's delicious. And Grandpa is Grandpa and either can't taste it, doesn't care, loves Dad that much, is succumb. I don't know, but they think this is great, and so that's my story for today. Thank you.